The new Razer Blade is the thinnest and lightest gaming laptop on the market. Measuring at just over a half an inch thick, but boasting NVIDIA GTX graphics and Intel Haswell processors, it can fit into small messenger bags and run Battlefield 3 at ultra settings. Like its 17-inch sibling, the now redubbed Blade Pro, the Blade features black anodized aluminum casing and bears striking resemblance to Apple's MacBook Pro line. But imitation, in this case, is a good thing. The Blade is sleek and modern, and save for Razer's garish snake logo on the lid, doesn't really stand out as a gaming-centric product. Like the MacBook series, the Blade features a chiclet keyboard, which is typically less than ideal for gaming, but Razer has designed the keys to be springy and responsive, albeit a little bit cramped on account of the small form factor. The built-in trackpad is sufficient for general use, but a mouse or a gamepad is critical for extensive play sessions. The keyboard is flanked by two small speakers, which deliver surprisingly high volumes for their size. They can't compete with full-size speakers or surround sound headphones, of course, but they get the job done. Under the hood, Razer has packed a quad-core 2.2 GHz Intel processor, an NVIDIA GTX 765M with 2 GB of dedicated video RAM and 8 GB of overall memory. Paired with the 1600 by 900 display, the internals can drive most games at very high or maxed out settings at frame rates well over 30 frames per second. Better optimized games like Battlefield 3 can be maxed out and maintain a stable frame rate, whereas games like Metro Last Light and Crysis 3 need to be scaled back. But what's most striking about gaming on the Blade is how quiet it runs. Whereas other machines may operate at a dull roar when gaming, the Blade is near silent. The Blade is also incredible for traveling. I was able to play games on a cross-country flight in economy class with a gamepad and plenty of room to spare. As for battery life, despite the weight and compact design, the Blade was able to deliver 3 hours of use while gaming, browsing the web, and watching videos. More casual use could drive an extra 2 or 3 hours, while certainly not breaking records. The Blade's battery life is above average for the gaming category. But for all its strengths, the Blade is stricken with a few glaring issues. For one, it's expensive. Starting at $17.99, the Blade comes equipped with only a 128GB SSD, which is certain to fill up quickly. Bumping up to 256GB of storage will cost $2,000, and the 512GB model is priced at $2,300. Given the premium price and its focus on gaming, you'd expect the Blade to have a stunning display. Sadly, it doesn't. Even in ideal lightings, color appear washed out and the optimal viewing angle is narrow. The Blade also struggles with surface temperature. After a few hours of gaming, the entire enclosure starts to get hot, with some areas even painful to the touch. While not entirely surprising given the build materials and size, it still makes for an undesirable experience. In the end, I'm conflicted about the Blade. On the one hand, it's the slim, sleek, gaming-capable laptop I've always wanted. But the high cost and the lackluster display are hard to look past. If Razer can make improvements with future versions, I'll be sold on the Blade. But for now, it falls just shy of perfection.